Good day to you all, to my fellow future educator. My name is Alran Chiklan from BTBT WAF 3D. So I'm a reporter from batch 14. My topic is all about solar thermal parabolic true. So, what is solar thermal parabolic true? A parabolic true is a long curved mirror shaped like a U or a half cylinder. Its job is to focus sunlight onto a pipe receiver tube that runs along the center. So because of its shape, it can focus on sunlight onto a one line. The center tube, inside the tube is a fluid that absorbs all the heat. When the mirror reflects the sunlight, the heat becomes much more intense enough to hit the fluid very high temperature. This collected heat is a mainly energy source for producing electricity. The design is very simple, but it's also very powerful. So next one, how it works. So the sunlight hits the curved mirror. The mirror is a shape to concentrate the sunlight onto one point, making the heat very strong. As you can see in the picture, it focuses on the tube. When the sunlight hits down, the solar panel is they reflect each up and down and to focus on the middle, which is the tube. So the mirror reflects the concentrated sunlight onto the receiver tube. Because the tube is a heat transfer fluid that absorbs the intense heat. So next one, fluid heats up to 350 to 400 degrees Celsius. Number 4, fluid goes to heat exchanger. This is a device that uses the heat from the fluid to boil a water. Number 5 is steam is produced and spin a turbine. The spinning tube is connected to generator which produce electricity. This is the same method of use in a coal or gas powerful plants. But this one is different because this one use the sun instead of burning fuels. As you can see in the picture, they only use sun to heat the receiver. So let's move on forward to the history. So history, Frank Schumann is American engineer. Year invented in 1912. So he built the first uh, built the first parabolic true solar power plant in Maadi, Egypt. The modern convergent CSP system expanded in 1980. So his plant used parabolic mirrors to create steam for pumping water. Even though the idea was very advanced for its time, it wasn't widely used because fossil fuels were cheap back then. In the year 1980s, the technology started to grow again, especially in the California, where the large solar power plants were built using improved parabolic true. This early system helped shape the modern solar thermal industry we have today. So, let's move on to the importance. So, importance is produce clean and renewable energy. So, of course, parabolic true system are important because it provide clean and renewable energy. So, reduce depends on fossil fuels. Of course, they do not release smoke or gases. Yes, that's harmful to the environment because they only use sunlight compared to using coal or oil. So heat can be no harmful immersion during operation. Of course, in the environment. In the environment class, we do not use charcoal to because charcoal is to harm the the air to the environment people or to the or to the in everywhere every place. So next one, heat can be stored molten salt electricity even at night. So even though they don't have electricity, even though there is no sun, they can use molten salt to create electricity even at night. That's the advantage of this. So next one is reliable for a large scale solar power plants. So parabolic trees are also reliable. Why? It is reliable it is reliable because for producing large amount of electricity, especially in desert areas with strong sunlight. And next one is help strengthens energy security. Because of this, invention, they help countries reduce dependence on using fossil fuels and improve energy security. The last one class is a summary. So, a parabolic tube work by using curved mirror, concentrate the sunlight and to convert into heat. So, heat is converted into steam, then into electricity. Also invented in 1912, still important today for clean and large-scale renewable energy. For me, is way better for the environment because it uses clean sunlight. Produce no air pollution and it doesn't harm environment and has a much lower carbon footprint compared to fossil fuels. Although it needs a lot of land to build this, and its overall impact is still much smaller than more eco-friendly. And that's all my topic, class. I hope you understand something and learn from my report. Thank you so much for listening.